Hey guys, welcome back. Just pulled in this super nice bass, fishing in a local lake around us. Just well, the hook's very nice. Oh man, this purple, blue, and black with a Yum. I think it's like LPT chunk trailer on it, with a red flake. I'm gonna weigh him, get a nice weight on him. That's an old bass though. Take a look at him. Ooh, he fought hard though. He's not super thick, but he's not liking this. Take a good look at him. That's a sweet bass. That was fun. I had a blast pulling him in, so I'm gonna just get a little weight on him. He looks like probably a 3 or something, maybe just above it. But I just wanted to keep you guys updated. I'll keep the camera on if I get another one. I just got it in this little brush pile right here. Grab the camera and take a look at it. Right out of there. Fishing, I haven't caught a single fish all day. And I just threw that jig in there and I was like, I saw it was getting a little bit overcast and I was like, hopefully if fishing picks up, and I just saw my line move. Popped it up to set the hook on him. Sweet bass, but thanks for watching. Hey guys, just really quick wanted to talk about the equipment I used and the conditions I was fishing and the lake I was fishing today when I caught that one fish. That one fish turned out to be 3.2 pounds, that largemouth I showed you. This is a nice fish to catch. I didn't have a net to bow flip him. It's pretty bad. Luckily I didn't get that on video. But really quick I want to go through the stuff I use. I had this jig. I don't know what company this is. It's a super dark color, which comes in handy when I talk about the visibility. And this chunk trailer, I don't know if I said it right in the video earlier, but it's a Yum LPT black with red flake trailer, which shows up really well in dark water, or not dark water, but low visibility water. I have this tournament grade. I don't know actually what rod this is. I think it might be a quantum rod. Oh yeah, it is a quantum rod right here. I thought so. It's a 7-foot medium heavy. Works really well with jigs. And then I have this quantum reel. It's like a AC 500 PT or something. I have it with 20-pound fluorocarbon on it, Seagar fluorocarbon, which also worked really well with the jig today. I was able to haul that fish out of the super thick brush and stuff, but also not have line showing up in the water or anything, which doesn't really matter because the visibility in that lake, at most of the places in that lake, is below a foot visibility. That's why I was throwing this. Shows up pretty well in that just super turbid water. I was fishing like a 9-foot drop off on the lake. Not necessarily a drop off, but like a gradient slope on it. Just like a 9-foot with a bunch of laydowns on it. I fished a laydown at least every 50 yards. There's another tree down in the water. So, which that comes up a lot in that lake. There's a ton of timber to fish, but there's no vegetation and there's no rock structure at all. It's all timber. Any type of deep water structure is going to be some type of flooded tree because it's just a flooded forest when they dam that creek. So everything is just a tree that you're fishing. So there's a lot of snags. You lose a lot of stuff there, but you can guarantee that if there's a fish, it's going to be in timber somewhere. So it's a matter of finding the thick, shaded, cool water trees in the water, which I guess I found one today. But I fished many more. I fished them with. I have 4 different things that I rigged. Actually 5, but 4 different poles. I changed once. I had a power worm on one, on like a 6.5-foot lose, and then I had on a 7-foot abu. I switched from an X-Wrap jerkbait. I switched onto a chartreuse spinnerbait, 1 blade, Colorado blade spinnerbait. And then on another one I had a prop bait, the head and baby torpedo prop bait. That I was trying to mimic the shad because there's so many shad in this lake. The population is just insanely high. Every time you look at the water, there's another shad jumping somewhere. So I threw on top water, I threw on jerk baits and stuff to try to get the bass to come to the top, but they weren't hitting them or anything. They were all just sitting in timber, which I found one. So I can't really make a pattern out of one fish, but I've heard from a lot of people right now that they're catching a lot of fish and laydowns and stuff. But I'm sure if you get a lake, there's another lake close to us, somewhat close to us, that's all vegetation. There's like 5 or 6 down trees on the lake, but it's all vegetation. I'm sure you could fish spinnerbaits and stuff there and catch them in the weeds. But another neat thing about this lake, up till 1995, they stocked muskies in this lake, but they discontinued that in 95. I don't know when they started. They discontinued that though, apparently to make it a better big fish or big bass fishery, which I think is true. I think there's big bass in there. It's just a matter of finding them. Which is tough, but it's also very rewarding when you find one fish instead of going to a lake where you catch 5 or 6. You fill a limit of 12-inch bass. You can come here and catch 1 or 2 fish that are over 3.5 pounds, which is really neat. I love that. It's way more rewarding to find a fish in a muddy water lake where it's tougher to find fish than to go somewhere where you know there's fish everywhere and you just fish for them and catch small fish. That's a neat lake to fish. I want to go there sometime this fall. Fish some more laydowns and stuff, fish more structure with jigs. I really am not confident with jigs yet. I fish them some, I don't fish them a ton though, but today really got my confidence up on them. I religiously fish Senkos. I fish them in lakes, I fish them in rivers. I fish them in Canada, I fish them here. Anywhere I really go, I'll have a Senko on, or have a Senko with me, Texas rig at some point. Because really to me, they work super well, smallmouth, largemouth. Caught walleye on them before, but I love using those. I don't throw jigs that much though, and I want to start throwing smaller jigs, like this little 1/8 ounce skipping jig, in the river or something to kind of mimic a crawl more. Because in this lake that I fished today, another reason I wasn't confident is because it's just a silted bottom lake, right? Like I said, there's no rock structure, which means there's really no crawdads. They're all relying on shad, small panfish, crappie, bluegill, to get for their food source. So you're going to catch them on spinnerbaits and crackbaits more than you're going to catch them on jigs or any type of soft bait unless you're running it pretty fast. But I was able to pull that guy out of the brush. I don't know if it was a reaction strike because it was right when it hit the water. It dropped, my line moved, and I set the hook on him. But he was definitely hungry. I pulled him out of there. It was a fun fish to catch, but it was tough conditions. It was low 80s maybe when I caught that fish. It was getting a little bit overcast, so it kind of favored me in that way. It wasn't just beating sun, but I was fishing the shaded shoreline kind of for me and for the fish because I was getting really hot. But I was fishing the shaded, cooler water in the shallower portion of the lake. It gets up to like 26 feet in the deeper part of the lake down by the spillway and the dam. But up towards there, it kind of averages out at right around 9 feet in the deepest section. On the shorelines, it's up 6 feet, something like that. It's a neat lake to fish, though. It's, like I said, it's really rewarding to find those fish in tougher lakes to fish. But I want to go to that lake more this fall on my little John, my 9.5-foot John boat. This fall, I want to go to that lake and a few more lakes around me to try to catch some more bass. But I also want to hit some more rivers around me or really just one river around me to try to kind of break maybe the 18-inch limit on a smallmouth. I caught one 20-incher this year out of the river in May, but this fall I want to get one somewhere around 18 inches. But that's basically it. Hopefully I have videos like that up soon. But remember to subscribe here on Ohio Wild, and thanks for watching.